Mm. Do, 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 Ooh, look at that. It's not pitch black. This ain't no void stream. It kind of looks like I'm being eaten by the void. Ooh, especially if I go further back. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a tiny little droplet in the void. My god, my face. I look horrifying. I look like a demon. Hello, Rodrigo. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. It is 2 a.m., 2:15 in the morning. It is very quiet, yes, because it's very late. Uh, it's probably not the same time for you, but that's okay. Sure is. Hello, totally original. Looking at both of your guys' profile pictures, it looks like they're like sequels to each other. Yeah, basically like twins almost. Looks like it. I wouldn't even be surprised. Maybe you guys like took your guys' pictures with the same camera in the same room. I'd say so. I think that's the lore now. You guys are twins, at least just profile picture wise. But yeah, it's 2 a.m. I just got done eating, and I'm just streaming for no reason. Kind of hanging out on the couch right here. Yeah, it's a pretty comfy couch too. Pardon me, I'm just gonna get a little more comfortable. At my house? No, I'm not at my house right now. I'm at a friend's house. But right now they're asleep. So it's just me. And yeah, it's really weird because while it is quiet, that's not how it was earlier. Denden maybe. But it wasn't as quiet as it was earlier. Uh, because it's 5 a.m. for you, dude. Hello, Toaster Fricker. I'm happy that you're here, but at the same time, I wanna scold you for being up so late. Like I know I'm kind of up late too. Um, it's 2 in the morning for me, but 3 hours later, it's sleepy time. Oh, okay, all right, fine. All right, if I'm your ASMR, then perfect. I kind of wish I had started this stream a lot like earlier, so you could actually go to sleep at a reasonable time. But who am I to judge? Who am I to say anything? It's 2 a.m. here, so whatever. We'll have terrible sleep schedules together. I'm here right now because I woke up at 12 with the feeling of fear and the feeling of being watched, too scared to move. So, did you basically just like have a bad dream or something? If so, I can try and make you feel better. I could, uh, I could whisper very softly, very soothingly. I could say a lot of positive things about you. The feeling of dread. Okay. I wake up with that a lot. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that I don't wake up feeling refreshed at all. I just wake up just incredibly tense, incredibly frightened, incredibly nervous about the world. Am I sleeping with someone? No, there's no one here. See, look, no one on the ground. It's just me. My friend is in the other room right now because they were feeling incredibly tired. They had a very long day, and then they picked me up. So right now it's just me. Who's that under my bed? Well, I'm not under a bed, first of all. So if the sleep paralysis demon is under here, they probably either made the best mistake of their life or the worst mistake because this ain't no bed. This is a couch. It's a comfy couch though. I could sleep on this. I could totally find myself sleeping on this. And there's like dude, there's two blankets. Yeah, it's not like the meme where your friend doesn't offer you a blanket, so you have to use like the HDTV or something to like use as a blanket. I got one, and I got two. Look at this. This one's a thick one too. Look at this thick boy. But I think I'll use this one as like a foot thing. Like, oh fuck, fucking shit! I dropped my glasses. God damn it! If it hits 3 a.m. while I'm streaming, that's kind of the goal. I plan to really stream for only about like an hour, maybe less. At least I don't have to worry about my brother walking in or whatever. It's just me. Maybe I should check under my bed. That would be a way to die. Just some random person under your bed. Well, maybe the random person is more scared of you than you are of it. So we should take into consideration, you know? We're all like kind of scared of something, you know? Scared of, I remember being at a sleepover and not being able to sleep, so three of us just decided to stay up the entire night. And I really do mean until sunrise, and we all went home. Toaster. That reminds me a lot of, but those are, uh, that's a great way to extend the amount of time you have with your friends. Wait, so you guys went home at sunrise? You guys didn't like drive or anything, right? Because staying up all night and then driving around is a bad idea. I did that before when I did the 14-hour live stream of Dead Rising with Daniel and my other friend. Uh, but mm, I hope you weren't driving. If you were, oh, hey, maybe it could be like in Mexico where you could be like 10 years old and drive legally. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. It's entirely possible. Getting up out of bed if I don't see anything in chat for 5 minutes turns out my feeling of, oh, okay. Don't worry. I believe in you. I don't believe in him. He's probably going to die right now. Don't tell him I said that. Also, if anyone knows him personally, please let his parents know that he's not gonna have an open casket funeral. Let him know, okay? Because I can't be the bearer of bad news. One, I don't know his parents. Two, I'm just very, very bad with confrontation. Speaking of things being like in your room or nearby, but so I'm in the living room right now, but like the living room is like right next to the front door. And so when I was walking into the living room after like, tucking the homie in and kissing them goodnight, uh I heard like something at the door. Like I heard like the door knob or something being like rattled, but I went out and looked and I didn't see anybody like standing there in the front of the door. But what I did see was, and I didn't see this uh like earlier, but I saw like this weird indescribable like red shape. I'm not trying to scare you. It's just that it was like, because it was kind of freaking me out. This indescribable red shape was like in the peephole at the bottom, like around here. And because when you look through peepholes, it's kind of hard to see and tell what things are because the shapes are deformed by the natural curvature of the peephole. Not Among Us. I wish to God it was because I know what to expect. But and I just looked at it. I just looked at it for like maybe 3 minutes, just trying to figure out what it was. It wasn't moving or anything, but you know, it just looked very off-putting. I wouldn't say it scared me. It just kind of felt wrong. It felt like, you know, maybe someone put that there. Maybe that noise I heard, maybe someone like, put like maybe I could go over there and see if it's still there. Actually, if it's there, then it was always there the entire time. If it's gone, then well, we know what happened. So I'm gonna maybe Santa Claus. I don't know. Hmm. So like if we look through here, you see that red thing right there? That's it. I don't remember there being a red thing there before. Like what is that? It's right there, dead center. What could that be? And like I heard something out there. So maybe someone put that there. Maybe I'm don't be scared. We're here together. It's not the imposter. If so, it's very I mean, actually, you know what? It could be. It is very sussy. But something that I also thought it could be is like it could be a poinsettia. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? I'm just looking through the peephole at something that I didn't notice before when I was walking into this house, and my suspicions were that either it's here, let me pick up my glasses. Either it's been there since the beginning, or it's just a leaf. It kind of looks like it, but okay, you know what? Maybe it could be a leaf. Just Christmas. I don't remember it being like that. Wolf found the monster. I doubt it's a monster. It's probably just a leaf. But, uh, you know, interesting thing is that there's a storm that's supposed to come through here. It's been coming through California for the past like maybe 12 hours. So maybe, and I know it was like really freaking windy. It was really windy when we got here. It was rainy and windy, and apparently in certain like because my friend came from LA, right? So when they were going, you know, through a certain area back home, it was like apparently they said that it was like immediately just randomly fully dark. There was fog. It was windy. It was rainy, and basically every single element that you could think of was there. Like, and that's like kind of a scary drive. So, like a scary drive already. So having to deal with all that, the elements, it just sounds like a recipe, not for disaster potentially, because they're a safe driver, but like a recipe for just intimidation. Because, oof, oof, I've driven through the rain. I cannot imagine driving through any other type of like thing on top of that. But yeah, so maybe what it is maybe like I don't know, a red leaf or something got blown onto the freaking peephole. Maybe I don't know. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. I don't want to open the door. That's the thing, because I heard something like it was like hitting the door, like the door handle. Like I thought I was hearing like from I'm assuming the door handle or something around the door handle, but after we do need answers, but I don't want to find the answers. I'd rather live ignorant, you know? Curiosity killed the cat after all. And like I forgot what the rest of the saying was, but it's probably win, but I don't want to find out if I'm right or wrong. I'd rather be wrong and never know than be right and have to find out. But yeah, I'm just gonna be right here. I'm just gonna be right here. Just talk to y'all. Check your computer for the beeps, the creeps, the beeps, the creeps, the sweeps. I forgot how that scene went, but I know what that's from. I know what you're referencing, dude. That's a Star Wars, right? The fuck is this? Oh shit. that's got writing on it. I can't read it, but poke your phone out the door. What if I poked my penis out the door and then like whatever it was just like bit it off or sucked it off? I don't know. I don't care. But what if I did that? What if I scared it? Spaceballs. That was pretty. I know. I'm just messing with you, Toaster. I've seen Spaceballs. It was pretty good. The princess in it, I always thought was very pretty. I was like, how come Princess Leia couldn't look like that? But then I realized that Princess Leia was also actually pretty pretty as well. But I think I saw Spaceballs before I saw Star Wars. So while I did understand it was a parody of Star Wars, I didn't fully understand what they were parodying. Am I wearing a hat? No. This is just my hair right here. This is my hat hair. I was wearing a hat earlier. Why do you want me to wear a hat? Do you want me to wear a hat? I could. I don't really want to, but if I hear the door knocked, I turn my veil to zero. Your volume? Do I have any silly hats? Well, there was that one time I did the present wrapping stream. I was wearing a Santa hat, so that's kind of silly. I also have besides the red beanie, I have different colored beanies. I have a green one, I have a blue one, and that's it. I also have some older beanies because I used to. If you saw Michael Bay Doritos, the video I uploaded, I think on January 1st, I had a bunch of beanies with rims on them. So it'd be like kind of like a baseball cap, but had a little rim. Like they're palette swaps or something. Maybe it was your Santa hat that you left at the door. No, that was old. It was old. It's probably older than some people that have seen my videos, which is a really weird thing to think about because that video is 10 years old. It's older than my freaking. No, it's not older than my nephew. But it's 10 years old. 10 years old, dude. God, I was like 17 when I made that. So weird. So crazy. Much wow. But it's pretty cool. I wanted to do more with it, but at the same time, I felt like if I do more with it, won't that like take away from the specialness of the video, of how amateur it looks? Like, of course, it looks different now because I remastered it. I remastered it 2 years ago. I mean, like 2 years after I had uploaded the original, and it looks a lot better than the original. That's for certain. Because the original, I made it in like a night. We recorded it and edited it in one day, and I did all of the editing. But yeah, and that was for my friend to turn in for a project, Vincent. He turned it in for a project that he was doing for film class, and because he originally was supposed to do it with his group, but then his group bailed on him, and for the longest time that I knew about this this project that he was doing, I kept like uh you know telling him about this dumb idea to use, um and since he just had no one to turn to, he's like, all right, Michael, we'll just use your stupid idea. And then we did. And the fuck's up with those dogs? Man, people should not have their dogs out like right now. I know a storm's coming. It's the worst possible time to leave out your pets. Actually, my parents, they left out one of our cats, and I hope to God that they bring it in soon. I didn't tell them that I was leaving. I mean, like they had a vague idea that I might leave. Um, but th- this kind of has nothing to really do with anything. But yeah, they were kind of expecting me to bring in the cat, so that cat's gonna have a very bad time, probably. Yeah, really, right? Poor cat. Because I feel bad. I feel bad. I really should have made a more of a concerted effort to say, like, to protect the cat, but I wanted to leave already. I didn't want to wait for the cat, and if the longer we waited, the worse the storm would get. And thankfully, we got back here before the storm really started. Apparently, it's supposed to start like tomorrow or tonight. It was really, it was loud like earlier, like maybe around 12 or whatever, uh, due to winds, I believe. But now it's really like quieted down. That's why it's very like shh. It's very, but enough about me. What's up with you guys? What's going on in your neck of the woods? You guys do anything interesting? Guys, do anything fun? New Year's going off, you know, great without a hitch. What's up? Tell me what's on your mind. Anything. Uncle Wolfie is listening. I'll listen to all your problems. Girl problems, boy problems, dick problems. I'll listen to anything. Maybe almost anything. I do kind of have like, a limit. A limit to not only weird things, but also just a social limit. I can only say, damn, bro, that's crazy so many times before I just like, shut down. I asked this guy how old he was, and he proceeded to tell me a 5 minute story about something I already forgot, something about a project. Oh, wow. That guy sounds kind of interesting. In fact, I think that's kind of, like offensive that you didn't even like keep like retain the information he was telling you. You're kind of a like you might be friends with this person, but damn, that's really like, offensive. You're a bad friend. You might want to fix that toaster before you lose any more friends. Mm, mm, okay. Mm, that might be there's something you want to work on. It's 5:37. I'm cleared of all charges. True. Well, if you're cleared of all charges, then I'm cleared of, being able to say whatever I want. And I'm going to say whatever I want. And actually, no, you're not cleared of all charges because you want to know why? It's 2:30 something, 2:38 in my neck of the woods. So you're not clear of charges, sir. You're not clear and you're going to suffer all of the consequences in the world. My problems is every time I go to school, girls in my class will start making it over and over again. Sorry, I thought I heard something. My problem is every time I go to school, my girls in my class will start making TikToks over and over again, and I'm getting tired of it a little bit. Mm, I think you told me about this before, but yeah, you're gonna kind of get that with the classmates, kids trying to get clout, whether it be from TikTok or whatever the fook, stuff like that. Um, I mean, it's something that's been prevalent for quite some time, ever since social media really took off. Things like, I remember when planking was a thing. You guys remember planking? I know it's really old, but I'm pretty sure someone remembers planking. Someone around here. If not, well, someone get me my walking stick because holy shit, will I be old? I'll feel old. 6:38 here, 9:38 p.m. Damn, you're either like, way behind California or you're way ahead California because that is like a let's see, 9, so that's a 19-hour difference. Are you like in like the UK or something. Mike likes to game. I'm in Aus. Okay, I was close. I was close. Not exactly the UK, but like in around that area. Not exactly around either. Look, I'm a dumb American. I don't know anything about geogra geography, so you gotta, you gotta, let me go easy, okay? The age of TikTok made me realize that things can always get worse. They can, and especially with TikTok, I noticed that like stupid shit really does happen with TikTok. I've talked about TikTok before. I think it's a interesting platform. I like using it a lot, but there's just some irks that I have with it. And one of them is the community, the audience paying my court fees. Toaster, oh my God, thank you for the super chat. You didn't need to pay your court fees, at least this publicly, okay? But I understand, and for that I let you go. Thank you for paying your way out of having to deal with any jail time. You're good in my book. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. But what was I saying? Oh, about TikTok. The community, the audience, the commenters. It really throws me off, and a lot of the comments are either one of two things: they're assholes, or they're all repeating the same joke over and over again, or making like slight variations on the same joke in the comment section. And it's never usually explained. It's something usually really, really like n- you need like insane context. You need to have been there the moment it was, conceived, because I'll walk in to a comment section and be like, "Oh fuck." There's it because I was looking at TikTok earlier and I saw like the comment section of one TikTok that was like full of like um looks like blah 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 arrived, or looks like X arrived. Man, X really arrived early. Only in Ohio. Yeah, that's another thing, another meme, I guess you could say. Um that TikTok kind of popularized, and I feel beaten into the ground. And memes getting like oversaturated is nothing new, but TikTok manages to do it on both like a micro level as well as a macro level. Hmm, interesting. I don't know. I think my friend probably used the imagine Den then pops up into the chat. What? Why would she pop up? She's probably asleep. I don't know. Um, but what I was saying was, yeah, TikTok just it's either full of crusty memes that were made crusty in like a span of a day, or the comment section is full of like a lot of degenerate assholes. It's never something between. It's always one of those two, and it doesn't piss me off. It just intrigues me that TikTok, an entire social media, turned into such a thing. And that's kind of why I stay out of comment sections, because I really don't want to get replies from anybody like that. And it even happens in like my own TikToks, my own TikTok comment sections. Uh, like the Peter Griffin creep, Radiohead creep one. Um, a lot of the comments will be like, Radiohead, but cool, Radiohead, but awesome, Radiohead, but uh, epic. I I would have said that. Radiohead, but X, Radiohead, but X, whatever like that. Radiohead, but Y, Radiohead, but Z, just things like that. And like at first, it's kind of funny, but it just dies after a short time. it really just like crashes and burns almost immediately. But hey, if people are entertained, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And like that's really the only big irk I have with TikTok, other than the fact that it's hella addicting. Because TikTok, I feel, is a really good platform, especially if you want to get exposure. Because TikTok has, of course, like billions of, ooh, don't look at my nose. It has billions of users at any one time. The algorithm usually pays you a lot of exposure. So you'll most likely get on someone's For You page, like, almost, almost, what's the word I'm looking for? You're guaranteed to land on someone's For You page. Someone's. It's not going to be like YouTube where you can put out a video and it's just like, it just disappears into the ether. TikTok is hella generous with, with letting, even the smallest of creators get exposure. Like I'd see TikToks with like maybe 15 likes or whatever. And, I think that's due to the fact that there's no home screen. So whatever you see is what you get. You'd have to like slide to the next TikTok or whatever. And I like it a lot. It's really cool. It's awesome. And I think that's why like some things get bigger on TikTok rather than YouTube. Because kind of what I do now is I try to post, like if it's a short thing, I usually post it on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. And things like the Peter Griffin Radiohead short would get big, as well as the Earthbound video would get big, whereas they would just die on YouTube and that's it, or get like, some exposure. The Peter Griffin one got a bit more recently, I noticed, um, just out of nowhere. I don't know why. Maybe it was because of TikTok. Um, but yeah. Just I guess the audiences are just different on both platforms, which makes sense because short form content is TikTok's like main thing, and long form is YouTube. Anyways, that's enough about me talking about TikTok and its minute details. But let's see. I remember it was a trend to post a video of a man doing dude, toaster. That's also something I worry about too because some crazy shit can. Also, another thing I have a big problem with TikTok is they're really bad when it comes to curating their content because, like what you just said, the the Ronnie McNutt video I think you're talking about. It's that one probably, right? Uh, that video as well as like some other stuff, like other gore or like shock stuff. Hmm? The fuck was that? You heard a beep, I heard something. I heard something. I heard a bang it sound like. But yeah, you heard that? Yeah, I think we all heard that. That shit spooked the hell out of me, man. Being in here alone is freaking me out. But yeah, I'm not gonna check the fucking door. No way. Whoever's at the door, as long as you don't. Well, Toaster, if you listen closely, there's like this weird hissing sound. You know what I mean? If you listen closely, I don't know if the phone is doing like noise cancellation or whatever, but there's like this in the air. So maybe, possibly, I might be stuck in a horror movie. This wouldn't be the first time this has happened. You could hear it now. It's a little unsettling, but it's been going on for a while. Um, I'm gonna pray and say that it's the rain. I'm hoping it's the rain. Maybe. It doesn't sound like it's raining, but what havs, my guys. But yeah, just everyone please be careful on TikTok because it seems like their moderation is pretty bad. I remember recently I talked about it before, but oh, especially with the slideshows. I just implore you to never look at slideshows on TikTok because those are the ones that are uh, very, very heavily exploited. There can be either like sexual content. I'm very glad it's only been sexual content. I'm pretty sure people would be willing to hide like, fucking gore or whatever like that in there. And because my nephew uses TikTok a lot, and I'm honestly afraid. Like Toaster, I'm in the same boat as you. I That's a good thing. That's a good thing that you told your aunt about that because I'd love for that. I mean, I'd hate for that to scar my nephew, and I'm pretty sure you would hate for that to scar your cousin. You love gore? Well, good for you, man. I used to watch gore a lot when I was like a kid, like in middle school, early high school, and I feel like that's kind of fucked me up. Maybe not for the the worst, but I I saw a lot of shit willingly, and it's probably not for the best. Probably because I played Doom too much. Even then, real life gore is a lot more different than video game gore. I'll tell you what. But enough about that. I don't really want to talk about gore if I deal with enough. But like, despite that, I do like. I don't have a fascination for it, but there's this content creator on here called Plagued Moth, and he does like I feel fucking dirty talking about this shit, but I ran into his channel a long time ago when he was like a smaller content creator, like 50,000 subscribers. He blew up and he got to like 400,000, which is good. I'm glad. I'm happy to see like smaller content creators explode that quickly and become successful. But like he does like videos like commenting and doing commentary on like gore videos, and like that's kind of I don't watch them. I don't watch the gore videos that he watches, but like he comments on it, and it's good to see like, to have like an outsider's like view like of what they think about that stuff. Because when I see it, of course, I think like, oh, this is horrible. But like, he sees it as like, something else entirely. It's just like it's real life. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's pretty popular, especially if you're into that. Which if you are, then I won't say anything. I watch his content from time to time, so I guess I'm a sick fuck. But I don't watch those videos. I just watch his commentary. And he's entertaining, so it helps. And it helps especially when he plays like the audio for shit, because uh, that is some hard to. Hey, what's up? What's up, Hatsupi Miku? How are you doing? For those who don't know, Hatsupi Miku is a VTuber, and she's a very cute VTuber, and she streams on Twitch. She does a lot of art streams. She does a lot of video game streams, and if you're into that stuff, if you're into VTubers, if you're a simp like I highly recommend you go check her out. She is on Twitch, same name as here on YouTube, Hatsupi Miku. When will your next stream be? If you want to, I'll allow you to hawk your goods in the chat if you'd like, Hatsupi. Hello, Star Killer. Yeah, Miku is pretty cool. We can't bring up this kind of content without talking about the jar. Are you talking about the one guy with his jar? Or are we talking about like putting Corone Nendoroid in a jar because those are two entirely different things. They both deal with jars, but they both have different outcomes. One of them for the worst. What were we talking about before I got up here? That requires the jar to be brought up. I was talking about gore videos, which I know, what a great thing to talk about, right? Freaking gore videos. And I was talking about how I used to watch them when I was like in middle school and in early high school, and how it fucked me up, and how I watch like on YouTube. I watch a yeah. You don't have to yeah. Super edgy, Rodrigo. Um, But I'm talking about how I watch occasionally a content creator on YouTube who watches those types of videos and then does commentary on it. Because before that, uh, I was talking about TikTok, and Toaster brought up that, apparently there were some TikToks that could have like, some crazy shit on there. And I've seen some crazy shit on TikTok because for some reason the moderation team sometimes just like falls asleep at the wheel or something, and things get through, especially through like the slideshow feature that they have on TikTok. Lots of crazy shit gets through there, and I don't know how it happens, but like some days it's like really, really like, there's porn everywhere, all over TikTok, and then other days it's normal. I don't know how it happens. People have asked me, what the hell's wrong with your algorithm? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with my algorithm. I'm just on TikTok normally. And it's just like, yeah, yeah, it's weird. So that's kind of like the branching path that we went through to to get to gore videos and stuff like that in jars. I think I'd rather talk about jar stuff than talk about gore stuff. The singular man with the singular jar. I watched that video. I remember that was one of the videos I watched when I was younger, and that pop, that pop when it's inside his you know what, it sticks with you. It's like a really like that, and then you just I'm just gonna stop talking. But anyways, let's just clean the slate. Let's just clean the slate. Remember that one? Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, that is fucking weird, dude. How did Twitter even do that? Because Twitter, with all its faults, it's usually pretty good with not fucking around with its users like that. So I do apologize that you had to go through that and see that, especially now as like an adult. Because like while we were kids watching that stuff, I think just because of the fact that we were kids and we didn't understand the further implications of stuff like that and what it could do to the mind. Um, it didn't really affect us that much. Maybe it did in the long run, but like now seeing that, it's a whole different story. There's so much more weight to it, and I hate it. I remember like a few years back, I don't know why, but I just had the urge to like go look up Live Leak and other like websites similar to that, like the YNC and stuff like that. And I saw more gore for some reason. I wanted to check it out for some reason, and I was like I didn't have the same like intrigue or whatever. Instead, I just felt bad. I felt horrible. I felt dirty, disgusted, like with myself, not by the gore, but the fact that I willingly went to that site and looked at that. This talk about gore has went on for far too long, but like I just want to get that out of the way. That like that's how I feel now about it. And I'm glad that I don't consume that content because it sucks. It's horrible. Um but yeah, again, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, Hatsupi. It could be traumatizing, especially at our age. And you have a right to be super mad. And I hope that you like brought it up to like Twitter, the people at Twitter, so that way, they could figure stuff out to be able to like, further comb through all that and take it out of the algorithm so that way people don't get recommended that stuff. Because there's a lot of young people on Twitter and that shit could mess with them. Uh think of salt, your mouth will begin to get more saliva. It didn't work, but to be fair, I ate Jack in the Box earlier, and I had their fries, and they're hella salty, so that's probably why I don't have any saliva. I'm just dehydrated as all hell. And actually, what did you guys eat um, today or the day before? Oops, let me turn off the notification noise. Oh, one of my VTubers was gone for a bit. She came back. Cool. That's good to hear. Jack in the Box makes me so thirsty. What do you mean by thirsty? What do you mean by thirsty, dude? Is it because of Jack? Like I know he looks kind of like sure the head doesn't really turn me on. The hands are pretty nice to look at, but like is that what you mean by thirsty? Not in a weird way? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure because ever since thirsty became like what it means nowadays, I can't hear or read that word without thinking of you know what. But I know what you're talking about. You made some pasta. Cool. Cool, actually. Honestly, I've been wanting to make pasta again for a while. It's been a hot minute. I just want to make like freaking fettuccine Alfredo. That would be so good. That'd be so good. Wait, who are you bonking? Are you bonking me or okay, I guess you could bonk me, I guess. I do deserve it. I think about Thirsty Thursday sometimes. Thirsty Thursday? What's that? What's Thirsty Thursday? I need to know, and I want to be a part of it. Cause man, let me tell you, I'm hella thirsty right now, and not in a weird way, just because of the fries. Because the fries are hella salty. In fact, I think I still have some right here. Yeah, this is where I got everything. I could get some fries right now. I didn't eat them all. Mm. Does anyone else want any fries? It was more well known. I only know about Cutie Saturday because Aaron Hansen made that one, but that's the only like we used to go out on Thursdays and drink. Oh, okay. Sorry, it was kind of hard to swallow that fry while I was laying down. You guys ever like lay down and then after like you ate something and then you just feel like it's stuck in your like your digestive tract, like it's not moving anymore? Because I feel like that a lot because sometimes what I do whenever I when I get off work is I eat. I get like a big old plate of whatever like my mom made or whatever like that. Perhaps shouldn't eat when you're. I know, man, but I'm lazy. It's 3 in the morning. I'm not gonna sit up right now. 3 a.m. is for laying down. You do the same too, I'm pretty sure, right? 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 We all get lazy. I know you're lazy right now. You must be. It's 3 a.m. You're on a YouTube stream of some guy that's eating fries while almost dying from eating them. Did I see the new Tempest Boys? Oh, um, I did because you snapped me. But I was up on Twitter just trying to see if anyone talked about them, but no one talked about them, so I couldn't see any more art of them. So your snap was all that I saw, and that was it. But so when are they supposed to debut? Um, is it gonna be soon? Is it gonna be? And damn, that's kind of fast because Hollow Stars EN debuted in July, right? So that was like 7 years or so, or 7 years, not 7 years, 7 months since Hollow Stars EN debuted. Wait, no, 5 months, 6 months, five, six, five. It's been like 5 months since they debuted, and they're already putting out some more EN boys. That's pretty. They're getting pretty quick with it. 7 years we've. It's gonna be like Hollow Stars JP, where they just had the same guys for like 3 years or whatever on that Niji schedule. It seems like it. I'm pretty sure Hololive uh, EN Gen 3 is gonna be on the way soon too. But I kind of hope they don't go the Niji Sanji way because when they when Niji Sanji just releases like a new batch of like VTubers and stuff, it's just makes me think, oh, it's another week has passed, I guess. I don't know. Because it seems like they churn out as many VTubers as they can, and it's just like crazy. All right, later, Mike. You have a good one. Bye bye. Bye. Sleep well. I don't even care about the new waves of Niji Sanji or Hollow Live and Stars, because if it's Niji Sanji, I kind of agree. Um, it's just too much to keep track of, and that's just for Hollow. I mean, for Niji Sanji EN. I'm still trying to familiarize myself with the older waves. Yes, all right, then we we agree on something for once then. It's just it's too much. It's way too much, dude. I only watch one or two Niji Sanji girls, and they're both from the ID branch. I watch Hanamakia and Azura. I forgot her name, but sure, her thing just popped up right now uh about the welcome back stream. But yeah, those are the only ones that I really keep track of, and mainly Hanamakia, since I find her design to be incredibly adorable and beautiful and cute, and she's a huge ass gremlin, and I uh, I find a lot of entertainment value in that. Also, she reads my chats a lot because there's not as many people in her streams as like say Hololive EN. So I get special treatment occasionally. But same thing with Hololive ID. I don't know if I just have good luck with ID, but like with Rene, she would like read my chats like so freaking much. I would get really lucky with her, and sometimes she'd laugh at them, sometimes she'd say nothing, and it would make me feel weird, like I'm awkward or whatever. And yeah, but I mean, I guess I should be happy that I'm getting my chats read anyways. I also remember Anya read one of my chats and she laughed a lot at it because she was doing a karaoke stream and it was a song with a guitar solo and she was singing the guitar solo and I forgot what I said, but it was pertaining to the guitar solo. I think I was saying like, is Anya an instrument now? Anya's playing the I don't know. I said something and she laughed at it like she read it out and she laughed. You didn't really miss much, Rodrigo. It's 3 a.m. This is more just a chill stream. I'm talking about VTubers now, so I know you hate VTubers and anytime I make a mention of VTubers, you just get mad at me and you threaten to send dynamite to my doorstep, but I have to tell you to not do that again because ever since you did that, like, the authorities have been on my ass for like, just anything really. Like, I do anything that could be vaguely considered like a threat to like my neighbors or like, outsiders, stuff like that, just the public. And like, say for example, I, pull something out of my pocket too quickly. Yeah, you remember that? Of course you remember that, because it scarred me for life. And I remember calling you up like late at night, like at 4 in the morning, uh, and just crying and just asking you to never do it again. But anyways, enough about that bit. That bit got boring the moment I started it. I want to draw the Niji talents, but holy shit, I will never catch up. Right? There is just I don't know what Niji Sanji's strategy is with pumping out as many VTubers as possible, but it's working. And I noticed, especially like with the here's something cool I noticed about Niji Sanji, En. It seems that the male VTubers do way better than the female VTubers because I forgot which branch or what wave uh of all male VTubers they had, but like almost all of them have like 1 million subscribers or more. And you've probably since you said you follow the older waves, you probably know which wave I'm talking about, right? I think it's the very first En male wave, uh Hatsupi. I looked them up the other day. Yeah, but all of their male VTubers do way better. And it's crazy because with the Hololive side, it's the absolute opposite. All the female VTubers do way better. And of course, Holostars EN does pretty good, actually. Especially compared to freaking the newest wave of Holostars JP. Um, Noctix, I cannot remember the first male wave's name ever. Yeah, I know Noctix is, I believe, the second one. But it's the one with the detective, not Amelia Watson, but it's like he's a detective and he has like a cool looking hat, and I think the hat has like a little cat ears or fox ears or whatever. I thought my girl Selling was popular, but nope. Yeah, those dudes blow all the female VTubers out of the water. I don't know how, but it's funny. It's very funny. Yeah, Mista. Yeah, Mista. Yeah, there we go. Because his name is it's a play on Mister. Yeah, he's got a little fox head. He's adorable, and he's sweet, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Gives me hope for the future that male VTubers will, have equal footing in Holostars. Because for now they're lagging tremendously, but there's nothing wrong with that, especially since Cover still takes care of them. They don't let them like lay them out to dry or whatever. They're still like, you're still a part of Cover. You're still a part of Hollow Stars, Hollow Live. We're not gonna let you down. We're still gonna give you the support you need. And yeah, yeah. But let's see. Yeah, I know my mouth. Why am I laughing all of a sudden? Because it zoomed in accidentally. It's like my phone has a hair trigger whenever it comes to like the touchscreen and when I'm like doing like streams. Luxium, their name is Luxi. Oh, Luxium. I see. Luxium. Okay, okay. But yeah, and can you confirm for me, Hatsupi, if they all have 1 million subscribers? I might be wrong. One of them might be a little, there's always one that's like lagging a little bit, but it doesn't matter. For people in the chat, show yourself. Well, you already showed yourself. Hatsupi showed herself. It doesn't really matter. Uh, but yeah, can you confirm for me? I might be wrong. Oh, also, speaking of Niji Sanji, there is that one VTuber in one of the waves, one of the male waves that I think it was one of the recent ones that was forced to graduate. I don't know anything about that, but like I remember like hearing the news through Twitter because I remember just like scrolling through one day and then I saw like all of these tweets and stuff that were just like insert wave name here was hit pretty badly today, but don't you worry because we will recover, but we just need time, stuff like that. And I remember reading all these tweets, and they kept coming one after the other as I was scrolling through my timeline. And I was like, "What the fuck happened?" And like the way they were talking about it, it made it sound like one of the VTubers died or something. Noctix, yeah, okay, Noctix, yeah. It was. Is that the most recent one? Most recent male wave? Yeah, I thought the way they made it sound like he fucking like got killed or something like that. And I'm like, why? You don't have to go this hard. And like they weren't saying anything. They didn't say like, we'll miss him It's sad that it had to be this way. They were just like, we lost someone very special, and you know, we will pay our respects deeply, and just please give us time as we mourn this loss. And I'm just like, chill, man, chill. If he actually dies, are you gonna give him the same treatment? They probably won't. They'll be like, lol, he's dead. The next two are mixed, three male, three female. Oh, is that the oh my God. Um how how many waves was it since Scarlet Yonaguni was uh debuted? How many waves ago was that? Oh my God, it feels weird that I have to be like, how many waves has it been? But that's one of the only okay, Scarlet, I don't watch her, but like I like her tweets and stuff. She funny. She funny. Um, but Scarlet, Hana, Azura, um, both have, but the other three, Oh, okay. Still high though, still high, close to a million. I'm pretty sure this year, early this year, they're gonna hit that 1 million mark. But Mista and Vox, yeah. Mista and Vox are the popular ones from that group. But crazy. But let me know how many waves it's been since Scarlet debuted, because it feels like it's been like 10 or so. Because they just come out with a wave like every freaking week or something. Niji Sanji just has to have like money up the ass or something. Like how much? Like how rich are the people at any color? They've got to be hella rich, right? But I guess it's kind of good because you know what? It gives people opportunities because, they have open auditions and, anyone could audition, even me, for example. I could audition. Hatsupi, you could audition. Actually, if you don't, we have 8 waves now. Oh, so that was last wave. Okay, okay. So not as far ago as I thought. Um, this is the easiest way I could think to phrase that. Seventh wave. Fucking 7 waves. Oh, God. Didn't they start like having English VTubers like last year? Right? Like last year. When was it? Was it last year? I can't even remember. It was last year. I remember now. Do I use VT Swindles McCoop? I don't. I don't. I just don't go on 4chan in general, but I did see that video on YouTube about VT in a nutshell or something, and it's the funniest shit. It's the craziest shit ever. Um, but by the way, if you haven't seen that video, look it up. VT in a nutshell, I believe it's called, but it's hilarious. By the way, hello, Swindles McCoop. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are talking about VTubers right now. Also, hot soup. Ooh, it's raining. It's raining a lot. Did it just randomly start raining? Like, just it's like someone like turned on the rain because it just happened almost like that. But anyways, Hatsupi Miku is a VTuber, so if you're interested in cute VTubers swindles, Hatsupi might be up your alley. She streams on YouTube. I mean on Twitch though, so go on Twitch, search up Hatsupi Miku, follow her, subscribe to her if you got a chance, and love her forever because she's a precious small little bean that deserves the attention of everyone in the world. Also, she has a very cute voice, so if you want to tease her and stuff, just tell her that her voice is very cute. Um, I did hear about the cyclone, and apparently it's called fucking isn't it called like Pineapple Express or something? Apparently, it's a cyclone. I learned like 30 minutes ago. Um, yeah, I heard about it. One of my friends told me. Actually, Den told me about the cyclone, and I was like, damn, because she was coming from LA. And apparently, like, when she was coming from LA, shit was just going down super hard. While driving back, bomb cyclone trending on Twitter. Bomb cyclone? Are they gonna like blow up the cyclone or something? Yeah, but it's supposed to be like coming through like right now or like tomorrow or something. I know about it, and this will be my first time really like getting to fully experience the cyclone with the pleasure of social media like Twitter. Supposed to flying from Arizona. They had to reschedule the flight to this weekend. Oh, okay, yeah, because it should end. It is. It was, dude. It was hella windy where I live. Like I remember like opening up the door, and you know like how the pressure uh can like push the door back whenever you open it on like a windy day. Well, like I opened the door, and it's just like like it flew open. I had to hold it to make sure it didn't like slam against the wall and like penetrate the wall with the door handle. It was that it was that heavy, that crazy. But like things were flying everywhere. Rain was coming down. It was mainly sprinkles though, but like, still you wouldn't really be able to tell because of how hard it was hitting you because of the wind. But crazy shit, crazy shit. And yeah, hopefully it just passes through and that's it. And nothing else. Uh we were talking about like maybe potential hurricane, but I freaking doubt it. I highly doubt it. But yeah, Cyclone. It's pretty awesome. Holy shit, we've been streaming for an hour. Wowie, wow, wow. You three people really don't have that much better to do? Seriously? Just listening to some random dude talk on a couch about random things while there's a cyclone going on outside? You could be watching a dude stream the cyclone, but here you are. Here you are. Nope. Okay, well, fair enough. To be fair, I also don't really have that much to do right now. You're funny, so I stay. Aw, thank you. I'm not funny. I'm not funny. I'm supposed to work on art for a stream. Stream the cyclone? Maybe I can. Let me see. Oh, okay. Actually, let me check out what's going on over here really quick. Oh, it's the heater. Fuck, this is hot. Damn, this is a hot heater. Where's the flash on here? This is where the noise is coming from. It's super hot. Oh, this is nice. I'm just gonna lay back right here. This could be a new episode of Silly Billy. Nah, Silly Billy versus the Cyclone, I guess. I don't know. This isn't really hot. I like it. What would you do if this thing exploded, actually? Would you guys be mad that I died on stream like that? Feet? Yeah, I mean, it is the new year, so I guess I give you guys a gift. Check it out. Look at my rank ass feet. Look at those right there. Doesn't that just turn you on? These awesome feet. Okay. Why did more people come in when I started showing my feet? Do I call someone if you die on stream? Maybe. Could call a doctor. Be like, can you fix him? And you're like, no. Okay, so I'm looking out right now, and the red thing is still there. I hate feet. Well, what do you want me to show? My hand? Does that turn you on? Hello, dog can explode. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, look at my hand. What's right? A lot of people are saying maybe it's like a Christmas thing, but I swear to fuck, when I walked through here, I don't remember there being a red thing at all. So that's why it's freaking me out so much, dude. I think it probably is like some sort of like plant. Like it's been there for so long. But like, why is it right there in the middle? Oh, I thought I saw someone standing there. Boy, actually, you know what? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You want to know what? You want to know why? Because because I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what that is. It is a plant. It's a freaking plant that's hanging on the freaking door because it was Christmas, right? So, yes, you guys were correct. You guys were correct. I remembered. I remembered. It's like, I wouldn't say a poinsettia or something, but like maybe some sort of like, plant that they want. I know. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I just, I got scared because I didn't expect to see that because last time I looked out of that peephole, I didn't see that. I didn't see that beforehand, so maybe it was a new thing. Track every second of what Hansen's moving, and they realized everywhere he goes is boring. It doesn't matter to track his movement. It's just like trying to track a turtle going wherever they need to go, and we all know where they're going. Nowhere. The stalking plant. What would you do if every plant in the world sucked all of the oxygen out of you and filled you only with CO2? What would you do? Or carbon dioxide? Yes, that's CO2, right? I don't know anything about science. Only weird science. Weird science. But what would you do if every plant in the world ganged up on you and sucked up all the oxygen instead of the carbon dioxide? Would you be mad? And then you had like a very limited amount of time to kill them all, burn all the plants in the world. Maybe your friend is putting that plant there to kill zombies from entering your house. What? I mean, like Plants versus Zombies? Do you think that plant is like shooting like little pea bullets um at Zambambos? I'm not a Steins Gate fan. I'm a fan of Oingo Boingo and Rock Band. I only know one Oingo Boingo song really, and it's Weird Science, and because that's their biggest hit, right? Um, but I don't know anything about Steins Gate, but I do know my friend was really into it at the time. Not this friend, another friend, Zero Trance. He's been through in this chat before, but I remember he was a fan or is a fan of Steins Gate, but he was a fan of Steins Gate, and he told me like, isn't there like like a banana or something? Like a banana in a microwave? I might be misremembering. I can't forgive you on Rock Band. Well, that's okay. No one could really forgive me about much of anything, really. Honestly, can you forgive me for the stream? You can't. So there you go. See, if you ever thought that you could forgive me for anything, you were entirely wrong. There's a banana that turns into a green gel. Okay, so was that like a super iconic thing? Because that's like one of the things that he mentioned to me. He's like, "There's a banana, and something happens." I'm like, "Uh huh, uh huh, uh huh." I just want you to know I'm not listening to like half of this, but uh huh. Just kidding, just kidding. It sounds cool though, especially since he was excited about it. So maybe I might check it out. Is it really, really hard on the science though? Because it's about time travel, right? Or something like that. It was a definitive moment that started all the. Ooh, okay, okay. It was a definitive thing. It was a big moment then. All right, okay. Swindles, I get you, I get you. Damn, I thought he was just fucking with me. No, all the science gets explained very easily, so it's easy for anyone to pick up. Oh, okay. All right. So it's no Interstellar or whatever. You don't watch it and you're just like, I don't fucking understand. Like I understand less than like a fourth of this. I'm still watching. I'm amazed by the visuals, but I'm just kind of just I'm here for the vibes. All right, I dig it. I dig it because when science heavy shows and stuff like that get too like too elaborate with their explanations for the things that happen in the plot, or just like, general like science stuff that's important to it, it just gets like really, really hard to keep track of. And I either lose interest or I get lost. And it could just be because I'm an idiot or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's part where the MC says, I'm mad scientist. I'm a mad scientist, son of a bitch. Wait, he's, does he say I'm mad scientist, son of a bitch? It gets a little elaborate in the visual novel, but the anime obviously has to keep it short because they have set time limits. True, true, true. Someone knows true, true about that. They only have like 20 something episodes. Although I'm pretty sure Steins Gate got like multiple seasons, right? Later, Rodrigo, you have a good one. I have school tomorrow. All right, bye bye. Thank you for stopping by. I probably should stop too. It's 3 in the morning, and I really don't want to have another repeat event of me falling asleep at 6 a.m. So I think I might end the stream here if that's okay with y'all. They have a funny English moment, which was this. Oh, that's kind of funny. Was it in the Japanese? Was it in the Japanese version or the English version that they have the English moment? You got a second season, which is a continuation of the. Ooh, ooh, Swindles. That sounds freaking interesting. That sounds cool. The bad ending? That is cool. Wait, so do they have the good ending in the first season? Or do they, like, what happens? Oh, or does it just like continue off of exactly of the bad ending and nothing else is really explained? And you kind of have to like have played the VN to understand it, or like, okay, all right, true, true, true. All right, that makes the most sense. So the second season doesn't really have much to do with anything of the first season, then, right? That's very, very unique, but also very, very strange. One more thing, kind of off topic, but something you said reminded me of the gumball stream you did. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. That freaking stream. That freaking stream. Swindles. No wonder your name seemed very familiar. It's been a while then. It's been a while. I don't really see you in chat that much. You probably just got busy. But damn, if you've really been around since that time, 2 years ago, geez Louise, you are an OG. You were there when things were kicking off. And I gotta say, thank you for sticking by with me, even if you've been a little busy, which is okay. Everyone's busy, but yeah, much appreciated. I don't know what I said to remind you of that stream, especially since it was so long ago, but pretty epic. Season 2 is essentially the plot of the second game, which starts at the bad ending. Ooh. So the bad ending of the VN is uh so the second season is the second game. That's weird that they didn't follow the first game's good ending though, but that's also kind of a good a good basis for a game, like a sequel or whatever, where, cuz it adds like, more complexity to the plot. It adds more interesting stuff to have a reason to like continue the story for like another game or whatever. If you don't follow the good ending for a game, you know, there's a lot more, that goes on there. And would that also basically mean that the canon ending is the bad ending? Been here since the beginning and I will open YouTube, but then it always says you ended the stream like 5 minutes ago. Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just, for some reason, a lot of people come into my streams either after they've ended or when they're getting ready to end. And I'm pretty sure the moment I start to get like to press like the X button right here, someone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, I barely just came in. Why you gotta do this to me, man?" But anyways, yeah, yeah. Also, you understand why it falls a bad ending for a sequel. I see. They ended Steins Gate really well, and there's nothing to happen really after it, but they also made a spin-off from Oh, of course. It's kind of like what they did with Evangelion. You know, there's going to be spin-offs and stuff like that. Haruhi, there's always going to be spin-offs. If it's a big franchise with potential for like, making these wacky spin-offs that, can get like fans reinvested or whatever, because, they liked the characters from the original series, there's always going to be spin-offs and stuff like that for any series. Um, but yeah, maybe I might have to check it out. One, because of you guys, and also two, because of my friend, Zero Trance, for telling me about it before. I haven't finished already because I'm endlessly debating on should waste. Uh, you shouldn't watch the Endless Eight fully all the way through unless you really want to, because it literally is just the same episode 8 times with very minute differences. Although the differences can sometimes be really, really interesting. Like I remember, it seems like they have a different director for each episode. I might be right about that, but like the way they handle each episode is very, very, very interesting. Like it always, of course, it always goes the exact same way, but the way it's framed for each episode, there's always a difference. You could totally watch one, 4 to 8, I think. 4 to 8, I think. Totally just watch one, 4 to 8. I think episode 4 they start to figure out it's looping. Oh, okay. So 1, 4, and 8. No, they figure out it's looping in the second episode, I believe. And then after that, everything kind of just, stays the same until episode 8. I think there might be like minute differences in every like episode and all that, but honestly, not really worth it. You can probably just skip like most of it. Or you could be like me and watch every single one of them. And like since I would watch like not the whole thing in a single like sitting, I would sometimes save it for like nights and I would watch it. Uh I would watch the episode when I'm kind of tired. So sometimes I would end up rewatching the same episode another night because I forgot that I watched it because it's the same thing. And like that's the whole point that it's supposed to be the same thing. So I was kind of in my own endless eight as well. And it made it that just much more funny and also weirdly that much more engaging because I felt almost like how they felt, which that's what the they were trying to go with the endless eight. You're trying to make them feel that the audience feel what it's like to be in the shoes of the cast. And I think 4 or 5 they actually get confirmation that it's looping. Second, it's deja vu. After that, they find out they try to stop it, which I think is worth watching their attempts. Yeah, I would say it's probably the most the it's worth it. Actually, you know what? If you have the chance, just watch it all. But if you don't have the time or if you don't really feel like watching it, just 1, 4, and 8, like Hatsupi said. Cause I could understand how it could be grating. And it really was when I was watching it the most optimal way to watch it. It is mad funny, but at the same time, I wasted a shit ton of time rewatching episodes. I think, for all I know, maybe I could have like not rewatched them. It just felt like it, because one, I was loopy, and two, it's the same fucking episode at 8 times for the most part. But yeah. Anyways, I think I am gonna end the stream because it's already 3:38, and although I don't feel sleepy, I'm gonna try to force myself to go to sleep because um, I just don't want to go to sleep late anymore. I just don't want to do it. That's my New Year's resolution. Fix my sleep schedule and also get laid. Just kidding. That's never gonna happen. So that's just gonna be my bucket list. It is 6:39 a.m. here. Oh my god. I hope you woke up and caught the stream because if you've been up all night, uh, Swindles, please go to sleep. Please. That is if you been up all night. If you just woke up, that's fine. That's okay in my book. But yeah, yeah, I have not slept yet. Go to hell to sleep. I'm gonna end the stream now, so you could go to sleep. You could have a reason to go to sleep. All right. If you have anything you need to say, anyone here, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Like I always say, if you got any confessions to make, if you want to talk about something that we didn't really get a chance to talk about, uh, throw it in the chat. If you want to tell me that you love me, now's the time. Um, man, that is windy out there. But yeah, I had fun. I think talking kind of calmed me down. It kind of like exerted most of my energy. And I think now maybe I might be getting ready for sleepy time. Maybe I'll just eat the rest of my Jack in the Box so that way I get like really heavy in the stomach and I have no choice but to fall asleep. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you all so much for listening and watching and being cool guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Streaming always makes me sleepy. Yeah, same here, dude. When I streamed Clone Hero earlier, I was starting to feel the sleepy memes as well. It's yeah. I just replied to that. It is kind of the same for me. After streams, I usually feel like like I've done a shit ton of work, just too cozy. It is. Maybe we just have very cozy stream. Your streams are hella cozy. You play some very chill games, and I think that's why. And your art streams are very chill as well. Ooh, I think I think the Jack in the Box is trying to get out of my throat. Ugh, I better go like just like fist my throat so that way it doesn't come out. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. You have a good one. Bye. Check out Hatsupi Miku on Twitch. Please do. She's very adorable. Anyways, bye. Love you. Okay. Oh, jeez.